Topic 2. Hiroshima, the beginning of the end.
Listen to the following lecture.
Practically all living things, human and animal, were literally seared to death. This is how Radio Tokyo described the city of Hiroshima on August 8, 1945, 2 days after the Allies dropped the atomic bomb. With this description, I wish to introduce you to the first part of this lecture series on the effects of nuclear bombs in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Japan. In the first class, we will take a look at the destruction and reconstruction of Hiroshima. At the time of the attack, there were about 240,000 people living in Hiroshima. The immediate effects of the explosion killed about 120,000 and injured about 80,000. By the end of 1945, it was estimated that almost half of the population had died as a result of burns, radiation, and related diseases. Finally, by 1950, the death toll had risen to well over half the original population. As for buildings, it was determined by Japanese officials that 69% of buildings were destroyed and another 6 to 7% were damaged. This was largely due to the fact that many of the buildings were made out of wood. Amazingly, a few concrete structures did manage to partially survive. The most famous of these is the Prefectural Industrial Promotional Hall, commonly known as the A-Bomb Dome, whose ruins became a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1996. It is remarkable to note that, despite the odds, the city of Hiroshima was able to reconstruct itself after all the devastation mentioned in this lecture. Financially, it was given a helping hand by Japan's national government via the Hiroshima Peace Memorial City Construction Law that was enacted in 1949. If you were to visit Hiroshima today, you would find a thriving city with only the famous Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park to remind you of its horrific past. This amazing reconstruction was the result of years of hard work and efforts by the citizens of Hiroshima and the Japanese government. This is the end of my lecture. We will now watch a documentary showing several real scenes of what happened during that time.